Hey everybody, this is the Bersa Thunder Pro Ultra Compact 9mm. It also comes in a chambered in 40 Smith Wesson or 45 ACP, and I just wanted to give my experience and overview of the gun. First of all, let's safety check it. Nothing in the gun. It does come in a flat black or the two-tone like this one, and it has a 3¼ inch barrel, 3-dot sights. It's got a loaded chamber indicator. There's a bullet in the chamber. The little black 1/2 inch indicator on the top is raised and you can feel it and see it. It comes with two 13-round magazines. It's got a little it's angled down so you can get a good hold on it. Let's see, the takedown on it is right here. You just flip that down and the top slides right off. I won't get into that on this video, but I would encourage you to watch Such 00's video on this gun. He does take down the gun and take the barrel out and all that, but he does make some good videos. I would encourage you to watch that. Let's see, the trigger pull is double action, single action. The double action is about I would say 8 or 9 pounds. Let's see, I demonstrate the single action. Okay. See if I can pick up the audible reset on it. It doesn't travel very far before it resets. There. And yeah, there's your follow-up shots. Not very much travel at all, which makes it easy for double taps. And I think you'll find with this is that it's an easy gun to empty out quick and still stay on target. But it's also a good looking gun. Let me see if I demonstrate the decocker for you. It is fully ambidextrous. It has a decocker and safety stop on both sides, 3-dot sights. Let's see. To decock, either side, you flip up the safety and that drops the hammer and you're in a safe position. So that's a good feature, I think. I think it's a good looking gun. That's probably the least important thing about it, but personally I do think it's good looking. It's got a Picatinny rail you can mount a laser or light on. Shoots really well. It's a fun gun to shoot. A lot of people will say it shoots like a full-size gun, and I think what they mean is that it's 23 ounces, which to me is not much, but that little extra weight kind of lends itself to stability and takes up some of the recoil from the 9mm. That's why this gun is, I think, easy and fun to shoot. Or that's another factor in it. But anyway, my experience with this is that I was looking for a carry gun, and it seems like that the trend is, a lot of people are buying the single stack polymer guns. So I went to, all the gun shops in the area and tried a lot of the single stacks. And I think it's important, if you're going to make a purchase for a firearm, to actually hold it in your hand and to see how it's going to feel. That's very important. It's important that it's firearms comfortable for you. But what I did find is, in trying those, I didn't feel like I could really get a good handle on the single stacks. So that's something that I didn't feel. I just didn't get a good feeling with it, with any of the single stacks. And so I did some research, and I started looking on the internet, and I found the Bersa Thunder 9. And you are taking kind of a risk, depending on your experience and your knowledge of the different types of firearms. But I tried to get an idea of how compact is this gun. And I asked one distributor, I said, well, how compact is it? And during the conversation, they said, well, it's probably like the size of a Glock 19. And they said, no, maybe a 43. So it's a relative question. But that was enough information for me to go ahead and make the purchase. And so I picked it up at the Federal firearms dealer, and they I inspected the gun and put it in my hand, and I immediately thought, wow, that's perfect. I got that good feel. I thought I've got good control. I feel like I can control this gun good. It just has that good pointability, and it's not going to get away from you. You keep it on target. But the other thing I wanted to do is sort of give people an idea of how compact is this gun. So I do have another gun that's, I think, comparable in size, and this is the let's see let's do a safety check on this gun. Nothing in it. This is the Smith Wesson M&P 22 compact, and I really like this gun. It feels, I can get a good grip on that, but it is a 22. I like the Smith & Wesson guns, no problems with them. But I think it is a pretty good size comparison on it. That'll give you a little idea of what the size is on it. There's not a whole lot of difference. I mean, the magwell in the 9mm is a little bit bigger, but that's okay with me. I mean, sometimes I shoot with gloves. And if you take a look from the top, this is 22. Once again, the 9mm. You can see that actually the 22 is a little bit longer. The slide's a little bit longer. Now the 9mm is a little bit wider, but not that much. And let's see if we can take a look from the back. Try to line them up here. If you take a look, you'll see that the 9mm is wider, but it is a double stack, and the Smith & Wesson is thinner. But it's actually It's actually longer than the 9mm. So, you know, you see these two guns are pretty much comparable in size, you know, other than the things that I mentioned, but you know, they are side by side. And you know, the reason I'm doing this is so that to give people a better idea of the size of the Bersa 9mm. If you're interested in this gun, it is a really nice gun, really fun to shoot. I've had at least 1,000 rounds through it with no problems. So it's reliable. It reminds me of the finish kind of reminds me of the Beretta 92FS, and in particular the barrel. It's hard to explain unless you've held one in your hands, but it's just made of this kind of coarse, or not really coarse, but it's a real durable, reliable metal. And you know, the slide's the same way, and it is silver, but it also is kind of flat, and that's kind of a good thing, because I have had a two-tone gun where it was once, if the sun was out and it hit the top of the gun, it's harder to see the sights. So it's flat enough to where I haven't noticed at all, you know, where the sun keeps you from seeing the sights or your target. But it is a really nice gun, and it seems, from what I can tell, like this gun, like today's date is September 21st, 2016. You know, as I said, it seems people are interested in the polymer single stacks, and this is steel and aluminum alloy. The only thing plastic on it is the grip here, which is nice checkering, and it's got, you know, slots for your hands, which I think lends to the comfort and the ability to handle the gun and stay on target. But anyway, from what I can tell, these have been out for about 4 or 5 years, and previously they've been shipping in a cardboard box, and I went to the firearms dealer, and they set this up on the counter, and I thought, wow, that's a really, not only is it not cardboard, it's plastic, and it's really small, but it is a compact gun, and you know, it's a pretty nice case. It does the job, but that is a difference that from what I've been seeing, and as I said, it comes with two 13-round magazines, and this is all wrapped in, the gun's wrapped in plastic, and your extra mag is wrapped in plastic, and so it's shipped good, and it's got all your paperwork in there, and there's also a safety key in there. If you can see that little hole there, you just put the key down in there, turn it, and it locks the gun completely out. You can't pull the trigger. You can't take the gun down. You can't do anything. So that's nice, you know, if you've got young kids around, you know, you don't want them to get hurt. You know, if you don't have a safe, you can lock it down like that and put it away. But I wanted to give my overview of it, and hopefully give you a size comparison, you know, of a gun, you know, that's comparable in size, so that you won't have to go through what I've gone through. But you know, it's a really comfortable gun, good looking gun. That's probably the least important thing, but hopefully this will help you make an informed decision, and I think this is a good decision to make. So thanks for watching, and everybody be safe. Thanks.